PlayStation Plus March 2020's free games has been announced, and I get that for you guys coming up. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Monkey Flop here, and today I got your gaming news, baby. We're going to be discussing several different news topics, so if you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure to hit a like, comment down below, support your boy. If you guys are new, subscribe with those bell notifications turned on. Let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the PlayStation Plus March's free games with a paid subscription. Starting off with the PlayStation 4, we have Shadow of the Colossus, which honestly a lot of people who were interested in the game either bought it day one or bought it during a PlayStation Network sale. Either way, there is still a good amount of people that haven't experienced this game, so I'm excited for all of those folks that have not played this game. But at the same time, most hardcore PlayStation Plus subscribers usually and typically own the games that are offered up for free, and I'm wondering how many of you guys already own this game. And if you do, it's honestly a bummer, but at the same time, new people get to experience this game. Next up, we got Sonic Forces. Now, Sonic Forces, it's very interesting that Sonic Forces is released for March's free game, considering the fact that for February, we got a Sonic movie. Now, March, we're getting a free Sonic game. Considering the fact that Sonic Forces has already been available on PlayStation Now, is going to be very interesting for those people and those gamers that have a PlayStation Now subscription and a PlayStation Plus subscription. It kind of runs into each other, and it doesn't make sense to me completely that they would offer up this game for free considering it's already on another service. I get it though, not everybody subscribed to PlayStation Now, and there's a lot more people subscribed to PlayStation Plus. Nevertheless, I'm gonna hop into it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a go. Let me know your guys' experiences as well in those comments. Next up, we got The Division 2, which is going to be free from February 27th to March 2nd. So you'll have this weekend to be able to dive into The Division 2 if you guys have never tried it. Of course, this is coming before the new DLC releases. The game is currently set on sale for $2.99. So if you decide to play it for free and you like it, you can get it for $2.99. It's only a limited time though, so make sure you guys jump on that. Next up, we actually have another free game that is going to be available in the future, and that is Predators. Predators Hunting Ground is one of those games that a lot of people are honestly really excited about or kind of memeing at this point. Either way, it definitely does look like a good time, and we'll be able to get our hands on it a little bit earlier than the release. So that's exciting news. I also wanted to mention that Resident Evil 3 is going to have a featured playable demo on the PlayStation Network store. I'm holding my version of Resident Evil 3, my PlayStation 1 Classic, because honestly, this game is nostalgic for me. I can't wait for Resident Evil 3 to be released, and the remake, of course, and it's just going to be a good time overall, like all around. They've remade it, they've changed some things. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but some of the changes, as a Resident Evil fan and as somebody that played a lot of this game in particular, this was one of my favorites back in the day. I'm excited for the changes to come. Are you guys? Now, when this demo becomes available, I'll definitely let you guys know. Right now, it's kind of still a rumor, kind of a confirmed rumor too, that this is going to be a playable demo. Well, the remake, not this one in particular, but yeah. So once it becomes available, I'll definitely make another video letting you guys know. I might even do a playthrough of the demo as well. Or would you guys be interested in that? Let me know. We really haven't covered too much PlayStation 5 news in the past couple of days, and I wanted to throw a highlight on what Metro Exodus developer said about a new feature he's excited about with the PlayStation 5. Keep in mind, this feature is not yet available to be announced, so he really didn't speak too much of it, but he did tease in this article that he's very excited for this secret feature the PlayStation 5 has. He also did go in and emphasize that the PlayStation 5 is something that is very exciting to work with, especially with ray tracing. They've kind of thrown out the old school ways of developing and coding for games, and they're focusing more on ray tracing and this new feature that he can't talk about yet. And it leads me to another point. PlayStation has been very quiet about what the PlayStation 5 is going to be, and a lot of PlayStation fans have been very, very patient. Of course, you do get a lot of PlayStation fans that are very, very like eager and upset that PlayStation hasn't said anything yet. I mean, last week we did see a live stream from Sid and Shu, and they played some games for a charity, and they were raising money for the Australia brush fires. It was a cool stream, but it didn't stop a lot of people from commenting, where's the PlayStation 5, where's the PlayStation 5, even though their stream had nothing to do with that. I definitely understand why people are like kind of like antsy about what the PlayStation 5 is, considering the fact that you know, their competitor Xbox has been very open about everything. They've already spilled the beans. They've already said a lot of what to expect from the Xbox Series X. We still kind of don't know what to expect from the PlayStation 5, except for a couple of key features that they announced. If you guys are a fan of Sly Cooper, I don't know if this news is going to be good news for you, because Facebook has bought Sly Cooper and the development team behind Sly Cooper, specifically for Oculus Rift. Now, we do know that Facebook owns Oculus Rift. They want to really invest more into VR, even though how many people are still excited about VR right now, this day and age? You know, if Sly Cooper releases on the Oculus Rift, is that going to make you go out and buy an Oculus Rift? Questionable, to say the least. I was honestly expecting a new Sly Cooper to come out eventually on the PlayStation 4, or maybe even the PlayStation 5, since that's a thing, but it doesn't look like it, especially with Facebook owning it now. So, sucky news for me, and I'm sure for some of you guys too. Alright, now let's go ahead and talk about the PlayStation 4 System Software Update 7.50. It's a new update that is currently being beta tested, and if you guys have ever signed up for a beta in the past with Sony, you might receive an email from them. You just check your email either way, the email that's associated with your PlayStation Network account, see if you get it. But I do want to warn you guys that this is a test, okay? Whenever you do a beta test for the system software update, know it's a beta test. Know that you could have more issues than you would like with the PlayStation 4 because they are doing this test. Usually with the new tests in the new betas that come out with the system software update, we get new features. In this one, it doesn't look like that. Now, that's not to say that Sony and PlayStation doesn't have some hidden things in there that they don't want released out into the public, out into the wild yet. But according to a lot of people that have already tested it, the 7.50 is just system software stability. So I wouldn't get ahead of ourselves and get too excited. And at the same time, if you were to ask me, hey, should I participate in that new system software update 7.50 beta? I'd probably say, nah, let's just wait for it to get released. Let other people deal with that headache of, oh man, my PlayStation's not turning on, contacting Sony support, like, hey, I'm part of this beta, what's going on? Like, oh, sorry, you have to wait a week before you can use your PlayStation 4 again. Like, I don't want you guys to go through that. So, especially with no new features that are currently confirmed to be added, nevertheless, new system software update 7.50 is in the works, and it includes system software stability. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to hit a like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys honestly think about everything that we talked about here today. I am honestly most excited about Resident Evil 3 Remake, but that's just my personal preference. I'd love to know your guys's as well. What did you think of the PlayStation Plus Instant Game Collection? I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome. PlayStation Plus March 2019. Ugh.